My name is Janet Scott. I'm the mayor for the city of Glen Dale, West Virginia. Glen Dale is a small, close-knit community. We are right on the river. We have a lot of retirees, a lot of middle-aged people. We have some younger people that have moved in the recent years. Kind of in the middle of two bigger towns, Moundsville and Wheeling, and we like to think that we're the best part of the middle. When I first learned about the water issues was right after I took office in 2022. I believe it was my first meeting, and up until that time, I didn't even really know what PFAS was. I didn't know where it came from, anything about it. So as time has went on, we all started to get some more education about the problem and what we needed to do to solve it.
My name is Tim Beaver. I'm the Water and Wastewater Superintendent in Glen Dale, West Virginia. I grew up in this town. As a kid, I actually was good friends with the previous superintendent's son. I thought the job was really cool when I was younger. And as I got older, I got into the system. I worked in Moundsville Sanitary for 10 years. And then I come here for the last 2 years and took over as a superintendent. In the community, I think a lot of people don't understand how important the job is, getting good quality water. So I do educate the public when I can. We're working on a public outreach program to mail some letters out to the citizens and door hangers to get an understanding of what water really is, what sanitary is, and stormwater. When I heard about PFAS, I had to do some research on it and get an understanding of it, because at the time I was not the superintendent, and I was in a learning process. When you hear the problems that are associated with PFAS, you want to fix those problems. And now I'm in a position to where I can continue what the previous superintendent was doing and get that done. Since I've taken over, I've learned that RCAP is a humongous resource for us. So I reached out to Chris from RCAP, and she's been amazing.
My name is Chris Ward. I am a technical assistance provider for West Virginia RCAP. I go into and help small systems with any kind of technical assistance they need. Policy development, plans, emergency plans. I do a lot of asset management planning, helping them get those things that they need for funding. I became aware of Glen Dale through a capacity development meeting with the state funding, the SRF funding. SRF is the state revolving fund. That is where the funding comes, the federal funding comes down to help small systems with their projects.
We had to do something to treat the problem. It was a contaminant and could be a detriment to the health of the community and to our water.
My name is Kathy Emery. I'm with the West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection. The state revolving funds provide low-interest loans and/or principal forgiveness to communities for the upgrade, extension, planning, design of either wastewater or drinking water infrastructure systems. These funds are, I think, critical to small rural communities because it provides them access to below market interest, low interest loans, and if they qualify for principal forgiveness, which is the equivalent of a grant funding, to help them fund necessary upgrades to their infrastructure, which is really critical to the environment and public health in these communities.
My name is Meredith Vance. I'm with the West Virginia Department of Health in the Drinking Water Program. I'm the Division Director for the Environmental Engineering Division. West Virginia Department of Health works with organizations like RCAP to assist communities like Glen Dale with technical assistance that the state can't provide alone. RCAP has more technical knowledge and the ability to assist these communities that may not have the resources with the new regulations that are coming out. We're confident with the help of RCAP and Department of Health and the funding resources that we currently have available that we're going to get Glen Dale the treatment that it needs to ensure that that community has clean drinking water.
My name is Mary Hudson. I am the state coordinator for West Virginia RCAP, which is part of the Great Lakes Regional RCAP. I love my job. I'm very passionate about my job because I like to be able to help systems that don't have the staff or the capability to do the things. Small systems in West Virginia or throughout the nation do not have enough staff. It's usually limited, and that's what RCAP does. We go out and provide the assistance that is needed within the community. 3 years ago, the State Primacy Agency and also the State Revolving Fund asked me to come to Glen Dale and talk about some of the options for the treatment process. They were looking at granular activated carbon, but they had the shorter chain PFAS. PFAS basically comes in two selections, short chain and long chain. After speaking with the engineers, they decided to do a pilot study to try the ion exchange resin and the granular activated carbon. They have pulled samples monthly, and based off of the results from those samples, they have determined that the ion exchange is actually the better option for the PFAS chains that they have in the drinking water. They have not broke ground. They're hoping to break ground by sometime next year. It should go to bid early 2025.
Our financial situation with the Water and Sanitary Board right now is it's in pretty dire shape.
We're going to help them work through rate increases. They're going to have rate studies. We need to let the people know this is why your water bill is going up, because this contaminant is in the water and we have the ability to remove it, but it's going to take your support as well. So we got to get the community involved and get community backing with it. And that's going to come through rate increases.
It has to be done. You're not going to win a popularity contest, I don't think, by causing rates to go up, but it has to be done in order to be solvent.
Well, I just learned about RCAP from our new water superintendent, Tim. He was reaching out for help. This situation is very stressful for him. It's very stressful for me, for the boards, and for council. And yesterday was the first time I felt good about the water treatment plant and about what's going on, because I didn't know this resource was out there, that we could get free help to navigate our way through this.
Reach out to RCAP, reach out to whoever is in your area that's able to help you and assist you, try to get some grant money. For smaller entities, we have 1,100 connections, 2,500 population. For us, it's a little bit harder, financially. And so we got assistance from RCAP. They assisted in helping us with some grant money and getting really to get this footprint on our map.